Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show.
Don't tell y'all something. It's hard being Buckethead and the King. I'm just letting y'all know. You just can't start at the top. Buckethead and the King is not going to represent.
And the King's popping his collar.
I pop my collar.
Go against a team.
That's
you don't have to hate nobody. Just dislike them a little bit.
We're going to do some run-on sentences. We're going to mess around there and say won't when it's supposed to be a different won't. And do not try to call up here and try to check us. Because I'm telling y'all right now, can't nobody beat us bragging on us.
Yeah, don't nobody like to talk more about themselves than Buckethead and the King does.
Don't ever forget that I got my newspaper clipping in my wallet.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show. Another edition of Prime Time right here, King. And what a week last week, end of the week we had.
I need a vacation from that week. I don't know why y'all got me working today. I need 2 or 3 more days.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. How awesome was it though?
Oh,
I mean, the football was amazing. The Top Golf put us up.
Don't even start talking about Top Golf.
They put us up like kings.
Like a king. I'm telling you.
Like a king. I mean, they fed us even better than a king.
I know. I still got it all around.
I do too. I had to loosen my belt up.
Yes.
We were joking at the end. We was talking about the King boys. I thought I was going to have to get them to come pick me up and leave.
Oh, well, you can't put all that kind of good-looking food in front of people like that. You can't.
Especially a fat guy.
I know.
That's known for eating.
You known for that.
I'm known for it.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, I was right there beside you. I held my own.
You did hold your own.
Yeah.
You did.
I got rid of the evidence.
There was very little evidence left when we walked out of there.
And listen, we had people stopping by that was all over the state. And I would just want to tell you guys, you made Buckethead and the King feel very special because, hey, they were coming by, want to take pictures with the King and Buckethead and the King. They want sign autograph. I had one lady come over there and wanted me to sign an autograph on the chest.
You was signing autographs everywhere.
I'm signing babies and everything. But that lady talking about signing a chest, I told him that.
What about the one baby you signed his forehead and told him not to wash that? Don't ever wash that off.
If he do, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to come and see him personally.
I mean, and Mama, you know it, Mama, as soon as he got out, took her thumb and rubbed that off.
She asked me to sign her chest.
I know that. I said, ho, King.
I couldn't do it. I told her, I said, lady, I just got off probation for signing the chest. I can't do that.
Yeah. That's why Mama was over. That's why Mama came over. I said, Mama came over quick.
She came over and said, hey, it's a gun line. I told her, I said, we ain't crossing the gun line, boss.
I was with Mama. I was on Mama's side.
I know you was. I was too.
And let me just say this. If y'all have ever seen the King hit a golf ball,
woo,
no Tiger Woods in him at all. None.
That's a good thing. Tiger go downhill, flipping cars and all that.
You don't want to do that?
I don't want no part of that. Now, I'm let you know, I can take that money that he had over there in the cut. But other than that, I did good. I hit the ball pretty good.
He did hit the ball good. I'm just messing.
Yeah, I don't have them people think.
I started to take the card a couple times, though.
You should have took the card from Oliver next door to us.
I felt sorry for him, man. You was on him so bad. I mean, I felt bad for the kid. I mean, his girlfriend was with him.
It didn't matter to me.
Look, he had to ride in the back seat home.
It was terrible. He cannot hit a golf ball. I mean, it just fell off the carpet. It didn't even go out in the little thing. It just dropped off. I'm like, how is you going to call yourself a man hitting the ball like that? And you got your girlfriend over here watching, cheering you on, and the ball just drops off.
You know, we told him he would never be on our show. We told him don't run the cameras when he was behind us.
He was behind us, but I had to go. I walked around now. You notice? And y'all kept telling me to come back. I couldn't do that. I couldn't leave that guy out there like that. That's like leaving a wounded man on the field. You got to go and get him, man. And so I went over there and tried to help him. I told him, if you ever hit another ball like that and call yourself any kind of kin to us, any kin to us, I'm pulling your card. You're not going to ever be able to come back into the hood. Give me your card. Because right there, what he done was just ridiculous.
I got to agree with the King on that. Now, I'm going to agree with the King. But we had coaches. We had great insight from coaches, fans, people, our loyal callers showing up, being on the show. And, it was a great time for all. Great football. Great football.
Great. You listen. We seen a game that we seen several games that I'm like, we're gonna give up on. Piedmont showed out. I like how Piedmont fans showed out. They look, them folks travel good.
They do.
And that team was wearing they tail out the first half and forgot that Piedmont don't play one half of football. Piedmont play 4 halves. They play 4 quarters, man.
You know, it was almost 2 different game plans for Piedmont in the first half and second half, though. Mm-hmm. Piedmont went in, I mean, not second guessing anything Coach Smith does, but the second half getting SDs involved.
Oh man,
was a big deal.
That was a big deal. And you kept saying that they gonna have to get him out there and let him use his speed. But I don't care. Tim Tebow Jr. up there at
he's bad.
That's
boy.
a bad boy.
Jack Hayes
he take
did
a lick
his thing.
Look, he gives licks out.
He didn't take no lick. He give them out.
He was giving them out. They got some little cheap shots in on him, but he was giving them out. He had more people leaving the field than him. I like that in a quarterback. Now you got to have a clear understanding of what I just said. He in that Tim Tebow light.
Yeah.
That guy can do a little bit more right there. I can't wait to see what his future is going to be.
I mean, you know, his brother went to Jack State, so played the same position.
Yeah.
As with a middle linebacker mentality. So
yeah.
I mean, you know, Buckethead's been getting some calls and some texts and some emails about the way the Aniana Viger game ended. When Viger, I mean, if you don't know about it, Aniana's coach refused to shake Viger's coach hand. And hey, from the Buckethead's heart, coach, I got you back. I'm right there with you. You're getting beat. You done got the brakes beat off of you the whole game. With few seconds to play in the game, they run a flea flicker for a touchdown. They call it back. They call timeout to make sure they can get the playoff and run another trick play for a touchdown. Another trick play for a touchdown. Viger did. No, I'm not.
That's not a laughing matter.
We at the state championship.
You already done beat McKee.
Beat the brakes off of them.
It's not. That's a rub in the face, embarrassment. You know, it's not about that. It shouldn't even be about that.
No.
But listen, it happened, and the coach decided, hey, I'm not shaking his hand at the end of the game. That's not the first time that ever happened.
No.
You know, but I've heard Buckethead say, if you beat me 60-something, 70-something to 0, I'm coming across the field at the end of the game.
Yeah. That was at halftime. I'm running across the field at halftime. I'm out stroll across the field at the end of the game.
But you know you're gonna get fined for that right there. But the thing about that is, Buckethead, it takes away
from all the accomplishment that Viger had. Yeah. They were clearly the better team. We said that.
I told you. I also told you that Viger probably won't end up in that same division coming up. They're going to have to get up out of that. They're going to have to move them up. Yeah. Watch what I said. Watch now.
Well, you know, they dropped down for 2 years. I don't know how they dropped to 4A.
They're going to come out of 4A.
Yeah, but, you know, I just hate that you're at the Super 7, and I know, hey, you get excited and you want to do things, but when you're beating a team like that, you don't have to do that.
You don't have to. I'm not for it.
No.
I mean, you're not for it, but I'm going to just tell you something. It's not that Viger don't deserve to be what they was at.
No, they earned that.
I don't call plays. As a player, you don't call plays.
No.
The coach called plays.
That's right.
The coach is responsible
for
what took place there.
Exactly right.
So if anybody have the answer to those questions, he should
be the one answering.
And I guarantee you somebody going to pull him to the side and say, hey, man, you won state, but if you don't win state, do it with some class.
Yeah. Well, you said exactly what the Buckethead was thinking. Do it with a little class.
Do it with a little class.
I mean, you were out, man. I mean, Aniana was outmanned. They were outsized, outgunned, and they played a gallant effort. They just didn't have enough. And to do that at the end of the game, after you done beat the brakes off of them, didn't make any sense.
Listen, I told you before the game started, I said Viger going to beat the brakes off.
Yeah.
Listen. It wasn't just beating the brakes off on it. It was disc brakes. You know, disc brakes are different from just
It's hard to mess up some disc brakes. They last a lot longer.
Those brakes didn't last long.
Them hubs are shattered.
Hey.
Them old hubs are shattered, but them discs won't.
I told you. But when I tell you something again, I keep trying to tell you, it's a lot of things that took place over there. You just don't want to give me my credit, but I'm going to need you to go on and give me my credit. If I tell you something, you need to start following the King on what I say.
The King had a good week over there.
I had a gone for a week.
He listen though. Buckethead goes over for the 5A state championship game. The King decides he's gonna stay over and eat. so Buckethead goes across the road. When we literally say across the road, it's literally straight across the road. And we walk. Buckethead walks into the 5A game. He goes on Pleasant Grove side. Y'all all know I was for Pleasant Grove. A good friend of mine's the coach there.
Yeah.
And everybody, this is how big the show is. Every person that I walked by in there wanted to know where the King was at.
Looking for me.
They were looking for him, but a little different than normal. Usually they just want to know where the King's at. I think a couple of them want to skin the King's knees up over there on that side this time.
Let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something. It's a good thing the King stayed back on the other side, across the other side of the road. Because they don't understand the King is not from Oxford. I'm from the ditch. They need to get a recognize because it'll go down. It'll go down. I make one phone call to that ditch, and I'm going to have a slew of calls coming down through that. It's going to get ugly.
Like, you know, every one of them was saying, where's the King? I said, y'all know, with all the smack he's been talking about Pleasant Grove, he's now walking over here on the side.
They wanted to get me bad. But let me tell you something. When you call your coach friend up, he came over, and I got a chance to meet the guy for the first time.
When he did our show?
He did our show, and I'm telling you right now, that's an outstanding guy. I mean,
he's first class.
He's first class.
First class.
But that don't change nothing when it come down to coming to Oxford, beating my Yellow Jackets, and then you're going to rub it up in my face and wear his hat up in here. Now, listen, I threw the hat on the floor and throw it down there again if you come up in here after you don't want it against my Yellow Jackets. That's all I got to say. And now y'all take that back over there to where you
Pleasant
from?
Grove. Grove Street.
Grove Street. Don't bring up streets, because I told y'all stay off Pike Road. We're going to have to go talk about Pike Road.
Well, that's who Pleasant Grove played.
We're going to have to talk about Pike Road.
Men.
Yes. Mr. Pike Road.
Yeah, Mr. Pike Road. They don't have any boys on that team.
No.
If they are, they water boys.
Listen.
And, I mean, because the boys I seen on that, they men.
Listen to me. Even when I tell you the Tower boy look like he can play from Pike Road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that means everything on that sideline over there, I don't want to be messing with. They tough.
The cheerleaders.
Even the cheerleader had hair on their chin.
Bad
Bad to the bone.
Yeah,
you know you like a hair chin woman. No, he don't, Miss Tyree. I'm just joking. Mo Tyree.
You know who said that?
I take that back, son. No, your wife is beautiful, though. She ain't got no hair on her chin. Nah, okay.
So you saying I don't like her?
I know you love her.
Because I like hairy chin women?
No, man. You trying to get me messed up. I'm not finna go in there with you. Go on with that.
But Pike Road, besides Thompson, and we all knew what Thompson was, except for Red Devil Steve and the King.
Listen, bring that up, because Red Devil Steve came by and
he did.
chilled out with it like he said.
But beside Thompson, Pike Road was the most complete team I've seen over there.
It's I would love to see them two play. And I know we'll probably never get a chance to see them play.
Yeah.
But, boy, standing room only. I mean, they'll pack that stadium out.
Yeah, it was
Pike Road and Thompson.
And let's talk about that. Set an attendance record for the Super 7.
It was stacked over there. Every game they was coming in.
And so fans, kudos to you guys for following your team and supporting your community. And I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I know I've been a part of the Super 7, being over there and things like that. We got a phone call? Yeah. We'll take this call right quick before we go to break.
Hey, go ahead. You're on with Buckethead and the King.
Hey, Buckethead and the King. Man, I love y'all relationship. Y'all got a good relationship.
Hey, man, I thank you for that. Appreciate it. Hey, even though, he gets under my skin, but that's how brothers act. You know that, don't you?
But, man, y'all act like brothers. Two brothers.
We are brothers.
We are brothers.
I like that relationship, man. I'm sitting here watching y'all.
Well, thank you,
man.
brother.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Hey, my name is Jesse James. I'm from Phoenix City, Alabama.
Jesse James.
Do you know any of them Gauchers from down there?
Yeah.
Eric Gaucher and Josh Gaucher?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I played baseball with Eric Gaucher at Alabama State. So you just tell him you talked to Gary Mason.
So
sure will, man.
Let me ask you this, Jesse, before you get off, before we go to break. What did you think about the game? I mean, did you watch any of the Super 7s? Hello?
No, Doc, I'm gonna sit you right there with fan.
Did you watch the game? Did you watch the Central Phoenix City and Thompson game?
Yeah, I did. I watched it.
I mean, I thought Central Phoenix City played a gallant effort, but Thompson is the best team in the state. They deservingly won the 7A. They're the best team in the state, and you can't take anything away from them, but I'm not taking anything away from you guys as well.
Had a good season.
Good season. Well, man, we appreciate the call.
Thank you. Thanks for the call,
I think we lost him.
All right, y'all be good. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks for the call. We'll be right back after the break. See you guys.
Man, I've been waiting all day to go see this Christmas light, King. Come on. What are you doing?
I had to go help Santa feed the reindeer.
You gotta help Santa feed the reindeer.
Yes.
Man, you better get in the...
You brought the mic?
The what mic? Man, I'm so glad we're going to the line. I can't wait. Look, it ain't even a bad line. Everybody always talking about the line. This line ain't that bad. You know what? We might get lost out here.
I got the map.
Oh, okay.
But it's the map that you brought, though.
Well,
I don't know.
it said...
They don't tell them where this map.
It said the Creek Indian. Look, I told you when we went through right here over at Santa's Village, when we saw them penguins, we was going to turn left, and you had me go right.
I told you to go right, but listen, look at the map, though. This is not the right map. This map is for Mexico.
We fixing to go see Santa Claus.
Yeah.
For once in your life, you can't be top dog.
Why not?
Santa Claus got to be top dog.
He got a gear?
He better have one.
Oh, he ain't gonna be top dog
He
then.
ain't gonna be top dog.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show, another edition of Prime Time Super 7 style.
Oh, man. Listen. I'm still trying to figure out about the chicken wings, bone-in chicken wings, the pizza with the... We're talking about top golf food now. We're going to go back to that because I'm going back over there. You want to ride with me? Go ahead, y'all. Buckethead and the King.
My East Side family, how are y'all?
There you go. What's going on, brother?
Man, I tell you what, y'all did Alabama proud. Y'all did a fine job while y'all were in Birmingham.
Well, thank you, my brother. We appreciate that.
We ate enough for Alabama.
But y'all did, y'all fixed and blow up, man. Y'all did everybody right.
Well, you know, the thing is, and we've said this from the beginning, it's all about the kids. Every coach we talked to, we told them it was all about the kids. And we like to, I mean, we'll carry a game. We might not know the kid's name. We don't know how many yards he's got. We're going to call him number 2, number 4, number 44. But we're going to talk about the game and how bad a man he is.
Yeah.
And you know, it's all, listen, me and my brother, that's all we've ever done. Mm-hmm. We've talked sports our whole life, and it's just natural to us.
The same way with me, you know. I mean, I watched the every game. I tell you what, in my opinion, the scrappiest game was that girls' flag football. Them girls went after it.
Hey, now you putting your hands on something. Cause me and Buckethead both were sitting there saying, we seen some personal fouls in the girls' game that I'm talking about. I really thought we can get a couple of them girls that play for Hewitt
Trussell
and play cornerback and go down here and put them back there in Auburn secondary. Because I'm telling you, they rough.
Ooh, that quarterback for Hewitt Trussell, she had to be.
Oh, that little Michael Vick. We call her Little Vick. That left-handed quarterback, she can do it.
Yeah, that was Little Vic. But you know, they had a girl the same girl that I told you beat Oxford. It was a bad receiver. She went up and got the football every time it was thrown to her.
She's a bad girl.
But not taking nothing away from Smith Station.
They did good.
They had some girls that would go get it too.
Overtime. Overtime.
Yeah, the big girls.
Yes.
Big girls from Smith Station.
Yeah.
They went in overtime. So people that didn't get a chance to see that game and don't know what we're talking about. Them girls played ball over there, and the game went into overtime.
But if you're watching WOTM, I know that they're rerunning all the games this week, and they'll probably rerun them through Christmas. I mean, so when you get into breaks, Christmas breaks and stuff like that, they'll be showing the Super Sevens and everything that went on the whole time back on TV.
You think they're gonna show when you was out there electric slide?
I hope so.
I think this might be the best talent, top to bottom, players-wise, I've seen in the Super 7 in quite a while, fellas.
There was some pretty good doggone talent over there. I mean, from top to bottom, from the girls to the 7A game to the 6A game that finished last.
Let's say they just say this. They put on a good show, and I think that the state of Alabama actually did a wonderful job of putting them over in that stadium.
I love that stadium, and I hope when the contract's up with Alabama and Auburn, taking anything away from Alabama, I want it back in that central location like it used to be every year.
That's nice right there.
It's really nice. Really
well,
nice.
you know, I thought it said an all-time attendance record.
Yeah, and it's because it's in a central location.
Beautiful stadium. I wish I got a chance to come up there, but when you got bad knees and arthritis and old like I am, I just had to depend on y'all. You know?
Yeah, that's why I drug Gary along. That's the way he is. I had to make sure he got around, and y'all didn't see the wheelchair I had him in between breaks and stuff.
Well, I know probably somebody else coming in. I'm fixing to watch some of this GBB Classic. There's about to be some hooping going on here in a minute.
Well,
I hear you, brother.
Thank you for the call,
Thanks for the call, Robert.
I appreciate it. I'll see y'all next week.
See you, buddy. But you were talking.
Wait a minute. You didn't think I was just going to let you say all that about me out here in TV land that you had me dragging me in a wheelchair? Where'd that come from?
Listen, that's called getting old. Don't let it get in your feelings. I mean, don't be ashamed. There's people that are watching you now that think you're a champion.
You said getting old.
Yeah.
Now, you do know I got a recorder. And I recorded you over there talking about you threw your hip out. It's on live. I got you on my phone. I'm going to play it so everybody know you were trying to do the leg slide and threw your hip out.
Well, I got a little carried away.
Well, you got a whole lot carried away.
Well, you know.
You trying to do something you ain't used to doing.
No, that's why I needed a little practice, and I had to get out there. They didn't give me practice time.
How you going to get practice time doing the electric slide? Why they do that at?
I don't know, but I needed some.
Jesus, help me. What is what? Thank you, telephone. You need Jesus. Go ahead, you on with Buckethead and the King.
King.
Yes.
It's been a rough few days for Red Devil Steve.
Hey, my brother.
Red Devil, you doing good. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, you talking to me, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, you talking to me. Hey, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, listen, I'm going to tell you something. The King love you, and I'm glad you called tonight. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you, King. It's been dark, but I'm coming out of it. I'm going to be a devil, win or lose.
Win or lose, my brother. Win or lose. Listen, it's all good. You had a wonderful year down there. I mean, you lost one game this year.
I lost one game, had a good time with y'all. Got to tell Buckethead he got it right. Thompson's the best team I've seen this year by far.
Yeah, listen. Don't say that loud, because his head
he ain't got room.
He ain't got much room in that cap right there. His head get any bigger, it's going to be some problems. You got something you want to say to Red Devil Steve, man?
I love Red Devil Steve. He was on our show.
Yeah,
he came over. He's one of our beloved callers. He was on the show. We told him if he came over, we'd get him on the show. He got on. Over. He was one of our first visitors on the show.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, hats off to you, to the Red Devils.
Phoenix City. That representing Phoenix City.
Yeah, hats off to them guys. Like I said it a lot this weekend. There's no losers in Birmingham, but they had to be a winner.
That's right.
So there's no.
That's right. It hurt, but look, I had a good time. I really had a good time seeing y'all and watching the game, so I enjoyed it.
Did you come back over and get them napkins I had for you after the game? Because I know that Trail of Tears down 280 was going to be tough.
Hey,
now listen, that right there, I'm going to get him for that.
Go ahead on and get him, because I got something right when you finish.
You know I had to say that, Red Devil.
I know you. I deserve it.
Listen, Red Devil. I don't know how in the world he was going to get you in the napkin, because what happened to his boys, he used up all the napkins too. Pleasant Grove.
I'm sure he did.
Oh, man, he had I-20 lit up. Crying. He couldn't even see back to the hotel.
Enjoyed it. Great year. I'll holler at y'all later.
Thank you, bro.
Red Devil.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I didn't listen. It's like I told LeBeau when he was on our show. You didn't have anybody on your team want to hit number 4 in the mouth. Not one person. Number 4 was a running back for Pike Road.
Listen, Pike Road.
And nobody wanted to hit him.
They got a movie named after that team, man. You know the name of that movie?
Mm-mm.
What's that, Dead End Street? Pike Road is a dead end street. Don't go down now.
No, because it's dead end.
Oh, I told you, don't mess with Pike Road. You kept talking about your boy this, and your boy that.
I knew how good Pike Road was. I told you how good they were.
Now you can't have both teams.
I was just betting with my heart. I got to go with my heart.
Your heart?
Yeah, heart.
Let me tell you something. The Tin Man said he had a heart, but he didn't have nothing off in there. He had to go to see the wheel.
But I had a heart. That's why I went with him.
You need to go see the Wiz and get you a heart.
I had a heart.
Pike Road snatched all your heart out.
Snatched my heart out. Snatched it out.
Give me that. And your lunch money.
No, I didn't get my lunch money.
And your cornbread.
They didn't touch my cornbread. I can tell you that.
Pike Road took all y'all cornbread over there in your little.
Well, here's a funny story. You know, we had the coach from Murphy on, Coach Jackson.
Yeah.
And we wasn't second guessing. Me and him had already talked about it. We wasn't second guessing LeBeau, Coach LeBeau.
You can't.
And I said, defensively, what would you have done differently to stop him? He said, ain't nothing I could have done, you could have done, all them other coaches standing over there could have done, the police could have done to stop that offense.
Listen, you said number 4 for Pike Road was bad boy. Number 10.
Bad boy.
For Pike Road.
But how young is he, though?
The dude
That's why nobody knows him. Nobody knows him
Listen
yet.
to me. Number 10, everybody in this nation gonna know about this guy here. That number 10 is terrible when it come down to trying to tackle. You can't just put your hand out there. You're gonna have to hit him. And your nose guard number 44 for Pike Road. Oh, case dismissed. Case dismissed.
You hung up on him.
Go ahead, you on with Buckethead and the King.
Oh, right. Hey, I remember that number 10's name, Anthony Rogers, and don't forget it.
You hear what he said?
Don't see him play.
You heard what he said? Say his name one more
Rogers.
time.
Anthony Rogers.
From Pike Road.
From Pike Road. Don't you forget that name.
Nope.
Randolph County.
Nobody's gonna forget him because regardless if you know his name, his number, what school he go to, big. If you call him Biggin, ain't nobody gonna forget him because he's got 2 more years to play, and he'll go anywhere in the country he wants to go.
That boy is bad.
Yes, sir. I bet you Danny Horn would like to have him.
I bet you he would. Danny Horn, any Horn.
Every Horn.
Lena Horn would like to have him.
I bet he can stand on the sideline looking at number 4 would like to have him too.
What number 4? Number 4 is going to.
He was going to Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
But I think I'm hearing that he may be a decommit at Ole Miss because of how good a game he had. So
you mean trying to tell me somebody done pulled up down there?
I think somebody put a roadblock up at the state line.
That's a bad boy.
I probably so.
If it was me, I'd go get it.
Well, I know this, at that game, every college coach in the country was there. If it was a who's who of college coaches standing over on the sideline.
All you can say, them some athletes down there. They get some athletes.
Listen, I felt sorry for my boy LeBeau. I felt sorry for him.
I felt blessed. Me and the Buckethead felt blessed being able to go over there and see them kids play ball like that. And no coaches never out there. I like that. We got talent in this state.
Well, man, we appreciate the call. We got to go to break again, but hey, y'all keep lighting these phones up and let us know what you think about this season. You don't just have to talk. You don't just have to talk about the football. I mean, the Super 7, the whole season in a whole. Keep calling. We love to hear from our guys on the phone.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think high school primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You're back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said, if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. There's no way to do that. That's the best way to do it. And I tell you one thing, that dog that they got hanging around here, look at it.
Man,
That dog got fleas.
that dog's got some fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we gonna do when we walk on?
I like when that dirty dog has. He pops his collar like that, but when the king get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like Dirty Dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience, I like the cleanliness of my car,
Yeah.
and I like the cost.
How much do that cost
$29
a month?
a month.
Bad dog right there. Bad dog. Bad dog.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, SuperiorAlabama.com. That's SuperiorAlabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King show, right here on Prime Time. I'm going to say this before we go any further, because I'm going to get this out of my system.
Get it out.
Congratulations to the Bama fans and the Bama Nation for doing what they needed to do to get it done. And the Georgia Bulldogs suck like always.
Let me tell you something.
Just like always.
Hold
They
up.
choke with the best football team in the country.
Listen. You better be glad, because I'm going to light into you because you just don't know. I've been waiting on this for about a week now. Go ahead. You're on with Buckethead and the King.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm here. I'm who you looking for.
Who are we looking for?
Hey, I still got my money.
Man, you don't pay. Listen, your money is no good. I believe it was counterfeit anyway, because I told you to put that money up front, but you were scared to bet. Now, you want to listen to the King. I'm glad you called, so you just listen. Don't talk. Listen. You and Buckethead both heard me say it's one team in the nation that can beat Georgia Bulldogs. It's just one team. And I kept telling y'all, the only team can do it would be Alabama. I said that.
There's 2 teams now.
Listen, man, I don't want to talk about that right now. Let's get back to what I'm talking about. It's number one team that could beat Georgia, and who did I say will beat Georgia? Who did I say can beat Georgia?
I ain't saying it again.
Alabama. I told you. Now, do I like Alabama?
Yes. You are a card-toting Alabama.
I'm just telling you the truth.
My Michigan fan downstairs laughing. I can hear him up here.
Well,
Hey,
I live with a Michigan fan. You hear?
well, it's gonna be. Listen, there's gonna be some problems with
listen to this
Michigan.
retired truck driver. Michigan gonna beat Georgia too. Alabama ain't gonna have no rematch with Georgia.
Buckethead, you been on that wine.
Michigan gonna beat them too.
You're hitting that wine. Listen here, Buckethead, you're gonna stay off that vine. Don't get on that vine. Leave them grapes alone.
I'm leaving it alone.
Cause I'm trying to tell you, don't you say that on there. This is not a cussing station.
Michigan gonna beat Georgia.
Don't you say that.
Man, Georgia showed that they better than average.
Don't you say that.
We're going
to tell y'all how confused I am, y'all would laugh.
Well, how confused you are?
When I drove a truck, I ran out of Hueytown.
Uh-huh.
I worked for live in Pleasant Grove.
Uh-huh.
Y'all got a company up there in Alexandria called Savannah Farms, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Y'all know who that is? Got them big dump trucks?
Uh-huh.
They up there out of Alexandria called Savannah Farms. If I told you my name, everybody up there used to drive a truck know me. But when I know everybody everywhere. I even got a Michigan fan. He already called me. Say, what happened to your Georgia fan? I said, he finally come by and brought my money Sunday. But I got an Auburn fan. At the end of the game, he came by to pick some money up, right?
Uh-huh.
That's the only thing Auburn fan can do is pick up money. They can't bet none.
I said, they in overtime. So he wasn't watching TV. I said, well, come on in. He said, I'm going back home to get my bill for him. I called him back after Alabama won the game. Guess what happened?
You went to voicemail. Man, you ain't telling nobody about
that story. You need to get you some new friends.
Hey, listen, you ain't allowed to call here and talk no smack, though, because you call here 2 weeks in a row sweating that game. And now, listen, one thing about an Alabama fan, y'all know how to talk smack after you done won. Now, I done seen y'all go into a shell.
I was nervous.
You right. You and everybody else was nervous before the game started.
But this what the problem was. I don't know what rabbit that Saban pulled out the hat, but he pulled one out. I got another Alabama fan said, man, this Alabama team here, they've been leaving it at home. I went in there. I believe he went and did some harsh announcements.
Hey, it dang sure wasn't the same team that played Auburn the week before. I can tell you that.
That ain't gonna be the same. That ain't gonna be the same Georgia team that faced Michigan too. Watch what I say now.
Look, I'm on heart medicine and pain medicine.
Well, you better watch the Waltons then.
At the end of the game with Auburn, I didn't know which medicine to take.
You didn't know which medicine to take? You just went straight to the bottle.
I had another Alabama fan talking about, we gonna win. I said, man, you crazy.
Well, look, man, look. Hey, I appreciate you.
Look. Y'all looking good down there.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you for the call.
Hey, that hamburger was so big. I said I was going to send y'all a Happy Meal. The King had was so big. And I know he didn't eat all that.
Man,
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Hey,
he ate every bit of it.
Get out my personal business.
I'm just telling.
I got pictures
y'all
of you.
looking good. Hey, even when y'all was in the light thing, hey, walking through the festival light.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all have some good advertising. You know what? I'm surprised that all these big channels don't switch to y'all because y'all look out for the kids.
That's right. And you need to keep saying that same thing because we need to be trying to get more people to come in here and let Buckethead and King do some commercials for
them. Hey, y'all doing it, man.
We gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep doing it. You wait till you see the end of that. You ain't seen the whole thing yet. When Buckethead get a chance to talk to the Santa Claus, you gonna love that.
The Santa Claus.
He tried to sit. He asked the king to sit on Santa Claus' lap, and I lap. And I told him ain't no king on earth gonna sit in no man lap. We got to go. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for the call.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be sitting on here talking. When I told everybody that only one team. You ain't got your boy calling from Georgia. He ain't on here. He ain't called. I said one team can beat Georgia. Give me my credit. And I said that would be Alabama. Didn't I say that?
Congratulations, Roll Tide.
Well, call it what you want to call it. I'm just telling you the truth. You want to give me the Tide now because I sit there and told the truth.
No, I've said all year long that the Tide is rubbing off on you.
That's what you want to get. But I said, it's hard.
I mean, I got brothers looking at me right now saying, you know, Buckethead, you telling the truth now.
Don't lean too far back.
You telling the truth right now because the King been leaning toward the Tide all year.
Listen, You don't want me to tell the truth on this show?
I won't tell the truth.
I told the truth. I put it on the table. I said Alabama could beat Georgia.
And they did.
And they did. Listen, all that did was got me an extra 0 on my check.
Do we have to keep talking about it?
Yes, until I get my check, we're gonna be talking about it. It got me an extra 0. It ain't never $20 now. Todd, I need to be paid. I'm calling games before they even happen.
So you saying people can go to Vegas on your call?
What I just say?
That's what you saying.
Okay, I'm calling down here and talking about your call.
So he going to listen.
Christmas money.
The King. Here's a commercial for the King. The King 9100 number. Call and get 3 picks for the day. First one's on me.
Nah, man, I'm telling you something. I just got off probation for jumping on people. I don't do that. You don't have me fighting everybody on nation. I ain't got time for that. Y'all just better take what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about.
You do?
I put it right on there. Did I not say it?
You did.
Did I not say that same team that you've been having in the countdown, Cincinnati? I've been telling you to get them out of there. You don't mess around there and kept them in there. Now they're going to get what they've been asking for.
But let me just say this. We'll have a couple more weeks to talk about this.
Get the breaks.
Don't let them Bearcats do something to that elephant.
You say,
don't let them Bearcats do something to that elephant.
I should have never even.
Don't do it.
I should have never brought that up.
I'm done talking about them Royal Road Tide elephants.
No, you talking about Cincinnati over there with that janky stuff.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, and you're hearing it from me. I told you.
Give them a pep talk.
Don't go out there and mess with Alabama, Cincinnati. I'm telling you now. Stay up there and play in that old dirty snow y'all got. Because I'm letting you know, mess with Alabama, you're going to get your feelings hurt. They worked this thing out, so Alabama and Georgia going to face each other again.
Yeah, they just did
They worked that out. Now, I'm just telling you right now, they worked that out on the golf course before the game.
Yeah, I know.
You hear what I'm saying? Nick and his old friend, they went over there and played golf.
Nick and Curry.
Yeah, they played golf together. But I'm just letting you know, they worked that out. Listen to me. Don't go up there talking about Cincinnati going to do anything to Alabama.
How bad do you think the rest of the nation hates the SEC because they always get 2 teams in the playoffs?
They need to play ball better. I don't care nothing about them hating the SEC. Why they keep trying to run over here? They keep trying to get in the SEC. You got Texas and all of them trying to run over here.
But did you see what the coach at Oklahoma did? He jumped. He went to Southern Cal. He said, the heck with that.
They don't want to come over here.
And I heard, and this is Buckethead.
Don't start no rumors.
It's a hearsay. So
don't start rumors, Buckethead.
I heard that he wasn't even approached about moving to the SEC. They just told him. He found out like everybody else.
That you're going to have to go.
That you're going to the SEC.
He didn't want no part of that.
So he been looking all year to get out of that contract.
It's going to get, man, listen, man, I can't wait. The SEC is already the best conference it is. I don't care what nobody, hands down. You go to, but you know, you got schools that got kids that going to pro out of they little brackets and stuff, out of their little region.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if you want to get to the NFL, you got to come down through this South region right here. Stay out in that Southeastern Conference right there and do your job.
You saying that made me think about that Cleveland and Clark County game. It was just a 2A game.
That was a good game.
And let me just say this.
Man, they get at it.
How does 2A team? I mean, look, not taking anything from 1A and 2A, because Sweetwater and Wadley both had. Now I will say this: Wadley had not a small team in numbers. They were playing some Iron Man football. But before I get into that, I want to go back to that. Clark County and Cleveland had men on both sides of the football.
Yeah. I'm talking about men that shaved before the game.
Yeah. I mean, because at the end of the game, they had another beard.
There's some big balls they had over there.
I was blown away at how well athletically they were.
I'm not. Listen, if you put the work in, it shows.
Yeah.
Those kids, even though they were 2A and 3A, those kids showed that they put in work to get to where they.
But now, you touched off on something that was really, really what I wanted to touch off on too. Mm-hmm. It's them Johnnies and Joes got to put that work in.
They got to.
Because them coaches can work the tails off. But if they ain't got them Johnnies and Joes.
You got to better have Johnnies and Joes.
If you ain't got them Johnnies and Joes, you just working hard.
Yeah.
And you know, I always say this about Josh Niblett. I think he's probably the hardest working coach in the state of Alabama, or one of them. Mm-hmm. He used to be the hardest. I know that he might be getting a little older and people catching up with him. But I still say he's the hardest working coach in the state of Alabama. He just ain't got the Johnnies and Joes to keep up with them boys at the top right now.
Going on the other side over there. But we'll touch that when we come back from this break because I got something to say about that.
I do too.
Johnny's and Joe's.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Staying at home.
You guys, hey, hang around. We're going to talk about Johnny's and Joe's when we come back.
Yep.
Man, I've been waiting all day to go see this Christmas light, King. Come on. What are you doing?
I had to go help Santa feed the reindeer.
You gotta help Santa feed the reindeer.
Yes.
Man, you better get in the...
You brought the mic?
The what mic? Man, I'm so glad we're going to the lot. I can't wait. Look, it ain't even a bad line. Everybody always talking about the line. This line ain't that bad. You know what? We might get lost out here.
I got the map.
Oh, okay.
But it's the map that you brought, though.
Well,
it
said...
They don't tell them where this map.
It said the Creek Indian. Look, I told you when we went through right here over at Santa's Village, when we saw them penguins, we was going to turn left. And you had me go right.
I told you to go right, but listen, look at the map, though. This is not the right map. This map is for Mexico.
We fixing to go see Santa Claus.
Yeah.
For once in your life, you can't be top dog.
Why not?
Santa Claus got to be top dog.
He got a gear?
He better have one.
Oh, he ain't gonna be top dog then.
He ain't gonna be top dog.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show, and it's time to talk about that elephant in the room.
Well, bring the elephant out.
That nobody wants to ever talk about.
Bring the elephant out.
About what we were just talking about working hard with what you got.
Oh, the truth hurt, baby. You got to. I mean, you got to be able to put it out there. Little Tommy, listen. Little Tommy over there drinking water is not gonna help him out there on the field.
No.
Now, if you put Little Tommy out there on the field where somebody been doing their push-ups and sit-ups, and Little Tommy over here just been bringing the bottle up, Little Tommy ain't gonna make it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care if Little Tommy daddy is the manager at that bank down around the road. Little Tommy gonna get his head cracked. So you take Little Tommy down there and let him play ping pong or either some card game, Uno. Do something safe.
That wasn't the elephant I was talking about.
Oh, what the elephant you talking about then?
The elephant I was talking about is the playing field.
What playing field you talking
The transfer portal.
You want to step over in there? This is what you want to do. You want to step over in there.
I just want to let's throw it out there.
Well, throw it out there.
Lay it on the table right there.
I'm glad that phone ring because you finna get our coach. You about to get our show canceled. Messing with these folks jumping ship, going to different school every week. Go ahead, you're on with Buckethead and the King.
Yeah, I hear y'all talking about the Johnnies and the Joes.
Well, which one you know about, Johnny or Joe?
I know about them all.
Talk about it.
I think if they gonna be a Johnny and Joe, they should stay at home and play. You shouldn't just be allowed to go out to a school.
Uh-huh.
They should have to sit out a year if they want to transfer and be a Johnny and Joe.
Dang.
Out a year. Make them pay the price.
Oh, boy.
Home and play with your school.
Oh, boy. Now, listen. Listen. You don't
lay it on the table.
You don't lay it on the table. You're stepping on some toes. Now, let me add on to that right there. If you qualify to move to a different school district and everything is done correctly, you are welcome to go, because if you're not wanting to be on the team that you're left from, I don't want you on my team, because you're not going to do nothing but make my team the worst it ever been.
You're going to be a cancer.
Yeah, you'll be a cancer. You need to get on. You go to a cancer treatment to get for treatment. You don't go to cancer treatment to keep cancer. You understand what I'm saying?
Get rid of
I understand what you're saying fully.
So I agree with you 100%. If they want to start jumping, as the state of Alabama needs to start making some of that stuff that stick.
What would keep a coach? If I was coaching, I'd just go out and get all the best players off every team.
Well, they coaches that do that.
I mean, I'd be wanting to do it right now. Or Kentucky.
Well, it's a way of getting stopped now. Some of these schools that's doing it, they're doing it the right way, and some of these schools are doing it to get caught. You understand what I mean?
I understand fully, man.
But here's the difference. Here's the line between the right way and getting caught. That's how close to the edge we're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody watching that. Put the line back up. That's a gun line, or that's just a line?
No, I'm talking about how thin this is.
It's
right
real thin.
And that line is real thin from legal.
Listen, man.
Not legal.
Let me tell you something. And I want you to hold on just a second here. What I want to say is, if you doing things like that, you're not helping the kids. You're out for self. You know what I'm saying? You for self. And when I was coming through playing Little League ball all the way up, it's all about, hey, you getting that fellowship, you begin to be team members, you become brothers out here on this field.
But it was a community.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Community football, and people still got drafted.
Yeah.
People still got a chance to go to college from that same program.
Community.
Instead of you jumping, going ship to ship, trying to find a way, I want to be on that team because they winning over there. This team over here lost, but this team used to win. That ain't how that should be.
Well, it happened in college. Listen, I truly believe this is the way things happen. Pro rose to college, college rose to high school even rose down to Little League now. So what I'm saying is high schoolers see these college guys going to get that ring. Mm-hmm. So guess what? The trophy. Guess what the high schoolers are doing now?
What's that?
They picking up and going to get that ring.
Listen to me. Everybody, call or go. I'm going to let you get in there, because me and Buckethead, we'll talk about this all night. You go ahead. You got anything else to say before we let you go?
I want to give a shout out. I'm the Saints guy that calls in weekly, but I want to shout out to the Bulldogs from Piedmont. What do y'all think about your coach up there, man?
I think he's doing a wonderful job, and he needs to just keep doing what he's doing. And he's winning. He's winning.
Nick Saban of high school football.
He's what?
Nick Saban, high school football.
Wait a minute. That's kind of high. That's high now.
He's pretty high. He won 5 state championships.
Hey, he ain't the only one doing that now. I said somebody else is coming on. You just said a Niblet. Then you said, Thompson ain't
honestly, Steve's doing a great job.
He is.
And Steve does a great job with the talent he's got. He gonna win every year. But the boy got some talent up at Piedmont.
Yeah.
And his talent replenishes every year.
That's good. I'm not going to even put my finger in there.
No, that's good.
That's good.
And Coach does an outstanding job winning state championships.
I like to see Calhoun County like that. Then I like to see when they went out to Old Hatchet. Well, Old Hatchet, now they ain't go to Old Hatchet. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
When they went out to Old Hatchet beat the brakes off for them out there.
Yeah.
That lets you know that you can get beat any day.
Don't matter who you got.
There's some talent around here, and I hope people come and get kids. Come out here and see these kids play ball and give them an opportunity to go to college. That's all I want.
Appreciate it, there, Blue Mountain Bandit.
Take care.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Nah, I mean, we've touched it a little bit.
You don't want to talk about the elephant. I talked about the elephant. You over here sitting over here and get me in this hot water. That's why the phone line just lit up.
Let's pick one up.
Go ahead. You on the show with Buckethead in the cage.
Look at him.
Uh-oh.
What elephant y'all talking about?
It ain't that elephant that you talking about.
It ain't the pink one you say.
We ain't talking about the elephant in Tuscaloosa.
Okay, well, look. What you talking about? They should be able to sit out for a year before they get in there. But they're just like that number 13 with Georgia. He was a walk-on, right?
Uh-huh.
When Alabama got through, he wanted to walk off.
Boy, you go Alabama. Let's start that stuff. Bye. Get off my show. Cause you done started mess already. Yeah. Hey, thank you for the call. Start that crap. That's them Alabama folks, man. I'm telling you now. You want to just put me in? I had no way in the world I can talk smack like that. Them guys talk smack. Even my brother, Andre Mason, called me. He out on Facebook calling me out. You couldn't get him to say nothing 2-3 weeks ago. He ain't called this show one time, but he want me to come on Facebook and be live with him after Alabama won. Man, get on somewhere, Andre. Find you something safe to do.
Here's what I'm going to say about the elephant we talking about.
Okay.
Here's the only thing I'll say is let's open it all up. And you play what you bring.
What you say?
Open it all up, and you just play what you bring.
So you want to open up the door?
Kick it in.
You mean you don't?
Well, here's the thing.
You don't have to stay out here. You can stay over there, and you can go to school right here.
Yes.
So you want to do that?
Here's the thing.
It won't. It's a lot of schools won't be able to survive. The smaller schools wouldn't be able to survive.
Why? You can win. Steve Smith's winning 3A. Ain't nothing wrong with winning 3A.
Them doors ain't open up all the way around Steve Smith either. They'll leave. They'll leave from
They're already leaving.
From Steve Smith.
They ain't leaving from Steve Smith.
Listen, man, you open them
Ain't
doors.
nobody leaving the field of champions.
Listen,
I don't care if Oxford builds a Trump Tower over here.
We got borders.
Ain't nobody leaving the field of champions to come play for Oxford.
Listen, I don't care if Steve Smith jock, and you better not carry it on this show here. I'm just letting you know that Oxford got borders.
That's right.
If they take them borders down, some of these in schools ain't gonna have them superstars. You already know we don't got Mumford half they players, and got half the ones at Anderson too.
I know.
All right, then talk what you talk.
But it's because you live in the city limits of Oxford.
And you got to, what I'm saying, you got to live in, but you just said kick the doors down.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Here's my point.
Okay.
If Oxford's the big dog, and I'm throwing them out there as the big dog in this area.
It ain't no secret.
Okay, if they're the big dog, how many people can play on the field?
Can't play with 11.
On both sides, that's 22, right?
Yeah.
So only if Oxford got 80 kids out, and only 22 of them can play, but they can't go to school nowhere else, that second and third guy that might want to play football, that just ain't good enough to play at Oxford, he can't go nowhere else because he lives in Oxford.
No. You just said kick the doors down. That means he can go wherever, right?
But you said, that means that other places will flourish with Oxford's number twos.
Listen to me. They've been flourishing with Oxford number 2, but I'm trying to tell you, if you kick the doors down, they can go to school anywhere they want to go to. If I can't make it at Oxford, I'm going to go to White Plains.
Okay.
Okay. So when you do that, some of them want to stay here because this guy here might get hurt. I might still have that spot.
Well, what's wrong with him being a starter at White Plains and sitting on the bench all year?
You should ask the ones that left. You should ask the ones that left Oxford to go to White Plains. Don't unroll your tongue, man. Don't let the cat get your
which
tongue.
one are you saying?
What you gonna say?
I mean, the only kid that I know that left Oxford and went to White Plains this year was a starter.
I didn't say that. I didn't say this year. I just said you need to ask the players. I don't know what year they left. But what would you say to that kid?
As in, what do you want me to say?
Well, you left for what reason?
To play.
You couldn't play there?
That's right.
So you're going to leave and go to
But there's no shame in not being a starter at Oxford.
Hey, that's all I wanted to hear from the Buckethead.
There's no shame in not being a starter at Thompson. But because you're stuck in Thompson city limits, you got to go to Thompson. But Thompson brings in 75 players a year. There's no shame in leaving Thompson and going playing somewhere else.
There never have been a shame. If you got a shame problem, there's something wrong with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Go play ball where you can play. That's why I just said, if you open up them doors.
You know what I told my son when he went to college?
What's that? There's going to be some more up there just like you.
Don't let your pride get in the way and you go set the bench somewhere. If you want to go to college, it's like work. So go somewhere where you can play.
Yeah. That's good advice. But I ain't had them problems. Me and you didn't have them
problems. That's what I'm saying.
I come out good.
That's right. But I'm just saying, everybody ain't Buckethead the King. You want me to say that? You wanted me to say that. Everybody ain't Buckethead the King.
I was waiting on you to say that. Hey, you got to understand, when I'm setting you up, you ought to know how to tell the people. You got to say it with your chest. Everybody's not Buckethead the King, man.
So we'll talk about this. Is going to be a subject that will be carried on through this year, all the way into next year. We have reclassification next year for football.
State of Alabama won't call you.
I hope they do. I got some good insight in this big old head to talk to them about.
You're going to jail.
I didn't say anything nobody else has said.
You're going to jail.
Everybody's just thinking it.
Get your bail money together. You're going to jail.
Kick the doors in. Play what you bring. Play what you bring.
Play what you bring.
Yeah.
I'm going to play what I got.
Yeah.
That's
Play what you got.
That's what Oxford did. Play what we have.
That's exactly right.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna love them, win, lose, or draw.
I agree.
That's what all okay.
Guys, appreciate tuning in with us tonight. Don't miss 1 minute of the Buckethead and King because you never know what the King's gonna say.
He'll put it on me.